Hi, Billy here from Rich Solar. Welcome back for another episode of Rich Solar Talk. On today's episode, we're going to get down to basics and show you how to wire your panels into series, parallel, and the combination of series parallel. Each way of wiring has its pros and cons. Let's learn about them so you can choose which is best for your system. Let's begin. For today's demonstration, we're going to be using a custom-made 35-watt solar panel. When we're connecting any panels together, you're going to want to make sure that when you're connecting them in series, you understand voltages are going to go up. When you're connecting them in the parallel, amperages are going to be going up. And when you connect them in series and parallel, both of those are going to go up. By how much, you're going to be able to find out on the spec sheet on the back of the panel. Let's flip it over and I'll show you where to find it. Look at that, it's on the back of the panel. When identifying the numbers, you're going to want to look for the VOC and ISC. The VOC on this panel is 21.6 volts and the ISC is 2.13 amps. Now keep those numbers in mind. When you have your panels in series, your voltage will be higher and your amperage will be lower. This is ideal for some systems that require a high voltage to activate. And wiring your panels in series is the easiest, as it's a simple daisy chain of positive and negative connections. It requires no additional adapters. Also, when you wire your panels in series with a higher voltage, it does not require thicker gauge cables. You can use thinner cables with less line loss across longer distances. However, there are some drawbacks to wiring in this method. If one panel in the series string is shaded, the output of the entire string is greatly reduced. So think of the string as one large panel. Also, you need to keep in mind, if you put too many panels in series, you can exceed the VDC of your solar charge controller and run into overvoltage issues. So be careful. Now we're going to connect two panels into series. You find the negative from panel 1, find the positive from panel 2, connect them together. These are now in series. You'll have a leftover positive from panel 1 and a leftover negative from panel 2. These will go to your solar charge controller. Now if you kept those numbers in mind, each panel was 21.6 volts. When you double up the panels, you double up the voltage. We're going to be at 43.2 volts VOC. The amperage stays the same because we only put these into series. The amperage is still 2.13 amps. Now let's connect 4 panels in series. Just like before, you're going to get the negative from panel 1, connect it to the positive of panel 2. And then we'll connect the negative from panel 2, positive of panel 3. Then you find the negative from panel 3 connected to the positive of panel 4. After you're done with that, you'll have a leftover negative from panel 4, leftover positive from panel 1, which will then be connected to your solar charge controller. We have now increased from 21.6 volts each panel times 4, we come to 86.4 volts VOC. We did not connect anything in parallel, so the amperage stays the same at 2.13 amps. When you wire your panels in parallel, the amperage will increase, and all the panels in the string will work independently from each other. This is ideal for shaded conditions, because if one panel gets shaded, the other panels are still producing for you. However, with increased amperage, the wires can overheat, which requires a thicker gauge cable to avoid line loss. Also, in general, the wiring is a bit more involved, requiring additional planning and adapters. Now I'm going to show you how to wire these two panels in parallel. For wiring in parallel, you'll need parallel adapters. Please keep in mind, when using parallel adapters, you need to know the amperage rating of the adapter. And remember to increase the fuse size accordingly. You'll take the positive from panel 1 and the positive from panel 2, connect it into your positive parallel adapter. Then you'll take the negative from panel 1 and the negative from panel 2 and connect it into the negative parallel adapter. From here, you'll have a leftover positive, leftover negative that still connects to your solar charge controller. Now that these two panels are in parallel, the amperages have increased. They were 2.13 amps, now it's 4.26 amps. The voltage has stayed the same since we didn't series any of these panels. It stayed at 21.6 volts. Now we're going to connect 4 panels into parallel. For this, we're going to use a 4-way adapter. You'll take each of the negative lines and connect it to the negative adapter. Set that aside. Next, you'll take the positive adapter, and all the positive lines go into that. And there you have it. These 4 panels are now in parallel. When we combine 4 panels in parallel, the amperage will now be 8.52 amps. The VOC stays the same at 21.6 volts, since we did not hook up these panels in series. Now when you wire your panels in series parallel, you get the advantage of better production in shaded areas. When one string gets shaded, the other string is going to still produce for you. Now we're going to connect 4 panels into series parallel. You're going to take the negative from panel 1 and the positive from panel 2. Connect them together. These are now in series. We'll take the negative from panel 3, the positive from panel 4, connect those together. Now panel 3 and 4 are in series. We're going to call this set series 1 and this set series 2. Now we're going to connect series 1 and series 2 in parallel. You take the positive from panel 1, connect it to the positive adapter, and the positive from panel 3 into the positive adapter. You take the negative from panel 2, put it to the negative adapter, and the negative from panel 4 into the negative adapter. There you have it, folks. We are now in series parallel. Now that the 4 panels are in series parallel, we have doubled the voltage and doubled the amperage. So let's go back to the numbers. The VOC of 21.6 volts is now 43.2 volts, and the ISC of 2.13 amps is now 4.26 amps. And there you have it. We've now learned how to wire your panels in series, parallel, and series parallel. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to contact us. And as always, have a solar day.